Nearly 30 viewers have emailed our Verify team asking about this ad by Republican U.S. Senate candidate Tiffany Smiley.
That's why I think it's insane that Joe Biden and Patty Murray are sending a stadium full of new IRS agents to force families making less than $75,000 to pay for someone else's law degree.
But that's not true. Here are our sources: the U.S. Treasury Department, IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig, and the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. Here's what we found. In August, President Biden did sign the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 into law. The legislation includes aid to combat climate change and aims to lower rising costs of goods. It also includes about $80 billion in funding for the IRS over the next 10 years. About half of that funding will help pay for the agency's tax enforcement services, and that does include hiring more employees. But the bill doesn't specify how many, and the U.S. Department of the Treasury says claims that new agents will be hired to audit the middle class are false. So where did that 87,000 number come from? We traced it to this May of 2021 report from the Treasury Department, which estimated how many full-time employees the IRS could hire over the next decade if they received the $80 billion in funding. The Treasury is projecting 50,000 IRS staff members will retire or leave the agency in the next 5 years, and many of the projected hires would backfill those vacated roles. But not all of the new hires will be agents tasked with auditing. In a letter, IRS Commissioner Charles Rettig assured senators that the IRS would not increase audit scrutiny on small businesses or middle-income Americans. A spokesman for the Treasury Department confirmed what the commissioner said, adding that new hires will include some new auditors who will focus on corporate and high-end tax evaders, as well as other staffers tasked with improving taxpayer services. So we can verify, no, the IRS is not increasing audits on the middle class, nor are they hiring 87,000 new auditors. With your Verify, I'm Jake Wittenberg.